Southern Tennessee Regional Health System. Pulaski is here to help you be well. Our mission is to make our community healthier, and we're your community hospital. We're committed to providing trusted care when you need it most. From wellness checks to emergencies, we're here for you and your family. Visit us today at southerntennessee.com or call 931-363-7531.
When it comes to real estate, Haney Realty and Property Management is the team you can trust. Our extensive knowledge of the market and industry allows us to help our clients with any real estate need. We know how to get results. So whether you're looking to buy, sell, or rent, let us put our expertise to work for you. Call us today at 931-347-9150 or visit HaneyRealtyPam.com to learn more. Haney Realty and Property Management, your best friend in real estate. If you're looking for a new job, let M&M Staffing be your guide. With over 20 years of experience, we know how to connect great people with great opportunities. We work with over 80 companies, so we're sure to find the perfect job for you. Our team is dedicated to helping you succeed, and our high customer satisfaction rate proves it. Ready to get started? Visit us at mnmstaffing.net or give us a call today at 931-347-4255.
For over 50 years, PES Energize has been proudly powering our community in Pulaski and Giles County, Tennessee. We're dedicated to providing safe, reliable, and innovative services. At PES Energize, we believe that serving you is a privilege. We're here for all your energy needs. Visit PESenergize.com.
The Natural Gas Department of Pulaski is here to help you save money. Natural gas is safe, efficient, and cost-effective. It's up to 50 to 60% less expensive than electricity for home heating. Plus, it's clean and efficient, so you can feel good about your choice. Call us today for service or visit our website to learn more. Make the switch to natural gas and start saving today.
When it comes to insurance, Winterburn & Associates Insurance is the team you can trust. We offer coverage for your home, auto, business, and more. We work hard to find the best policy for you at the best price. Our personalized service means we take the time to understand your needs and make sure you understand your options. We want you to feel confident and secure with your insurance policy. Let us make insurance simple for you. Get a quote today at winterburinsurance.com or call us at 931-363-8638.
Southern Tennessee Regional Health System. Pulaski is here to help you be well. Our mission is to make our community healthier, and we're your community hospital. We're committed to providing trusted care when you need it most. From wellness checks to emergencies, we're here for you and your family. Visit us today at southerntennessee.com or call 931-363-7531.
When it comes to real estate, Haney Realty and Property Management is the team you can trust. Our extensive knowledge of the market and industry allows us to help our clients with any real estate need. We know how to get results. So whether you're looking to buy, sell, or rent, let us put our expertise to work for you. Call us today at 931-347-9150 or visit HaneyRealtyPam.com to learn more. Haney Realty and Property Management, your best friend in real estate. If you're looking for a new job, let M&M Staffing be your guide. With over 20 years of experience, we know how to connect great people with great opportunities. We work with over 80 companies, so we're sure to find the perfect job for you. Our team is dedicated to helping you succeed, and our high customer satisfaction rate proves it. Ready to get started? Visit us at mnmstaffing.net or give us a call today at 931-347-4255.
For over 50 years, PES Energize has been proudly powering our community in Pulaski and Giles County, Tennessee. We're dedicated to providing safe, reliable, and innovative services. At PES Energize, we believe that serving you is a privilege. We're here for all your energy needs. Visit PESenergize.com.
The Natural Gas Department of Pulaski is here to help you save money. Natural gas is safe, efficient, and cost-effective. It's up to 50 to 60% less expensive than electricity for home heating. Plus, it's clean and efficient, so you can feel good about your choice. Call us today for service or visit our website to learn more. Make the switch to natural gas and start saving today.
When it comes to insurance, Winterberg and Associates Insurance is the team you can trust. We offer coverage for your home, auto, business, and more. We work hard to find the best policy for you at the best price. Our personalized service means we take the time to understand your needs and make sure you understand your options. We want you to feel confident and secure with your insurance policy. Let us make insurance simple for you. Get a quote today at winterburinsurance.com or call us at 931-363-8638.
Southern Tennessee Regional Health System. Pulaski is here to help you be well. Our mission is to make our community healthier, and we're your community hospital. We're committed to providing trusted care when you need it most. From wellness checks to emergencies, we're here for you and your family. Visit us today at southerntennessee.com or call 931-363-7531.
When it comes to real estate, Haney Realty and Property Management is the team you can trust. Our extensive knowledge of the market and industry allows us to help our clients with any real estate need. We know how to get results. So whether you're looking to buy, sell, or rent, let us put our expertise to work for you. Call us today at 931-347-9150 or visit HaneyRealtyPam.com to learn more. Haney Realty and Property Management, your best friend in real estate. If you're looking for a new job, let M&M Staffing be your guide. With over 20 years of experience, we know how to connect great people with great opportunities. We work with over 80 companies, so we're sure to find the perfect job for you. Our team is dedicated to helping you succeed, and our high customer satisfaction rate proves it. Ready to get started? Visit us at mnmstaffing.net or give us a call today at 931-347-4255.
For over 50 years, PES Energize has been proudly powering our community in Pulaski and Giles County, Tennessee. We're dedicated to providing safe, reliable, and innovative services. At PES Energize, we believe that serving you is a privilege. We're here for all your energy needs. Visit PESEnergize.com.
The Natural Gas Department of Pulaski is here to help you save money. Natural gas is safe, efficient, and cost-effective. It's up to 50 to 60% less expensive than electricity for home heating. Plus, it's clean and efficient, so you can feel good about your choice. Call us today for service or visit our website to learn more. Make the switch to natural gas and start saving today.
This debate. My name is Brandon Taylor. I'm the moderator of this debate. And first off, I want to say, can we give a hand clap to these candidates willing to come out on a hot day? I think it's a great thing. We live in an awesome country, America. I thank God that we're here. We're thankful for you being here today as well. We want to give a special thanks to just a few folks. First of all, the citizens of Lynnville. Want to say thank you to all those that are involved in this awesome event, the Blackberry Festival. We want to give special thanks to the Giles County Sheriff's Department. And not only that, I also want to thank the members of the military and first responders. I want to say special thanks to the merchants in the city of Lynnville and all the vendors that are here. And I want to make mention of Chris Morris being here. He's also a former county commissioner, and he's Republican State Executive Committeeman for Senate District 28, actually been on the ballot. So thank you for being here, Chris. We're going to get right into this debate. First off, if you have a question that you want to have asked, you need to fill out one of the pieces of paper that are over here. You don't have to put your name on it. If you put somebody's name on it you don't like, if you want to, I'm just kidding. What you're going to do is you just ask your question. It needs to be a general question. We are screening the questions for things. And I have not looked at these questions, by the way, so I want to preface it with that. But we are screening the questions because we're not going to ask things that are going to be frivolous or not relatable to this topic of this debate. We're going to start off. Where's my timekeeper? Right here. So just give you a quick introduction. Miss Donna is going to be our timekeeper, and my oldest son, Samuel Colton Taylor, is going to be right there with her, helping her out on the time because we want to make sure this is fair for all candidates involved. Each candidate will be given a question. They both will receive the same question. We're starting off with the Alderman, seat 1, these two gentlemen in front of me. And Rebecca, you come here. I need you help. Have a seat right behind me. Hold those cards. They're going to pull away. Thank you. So each candidate will be given 2 minutes to answer a question. They will get a 45-second warning. Hold the 45-second card up, please. do it with more enthusiasm than that. Come on, man. There we go. So there's the 15-second warning, lets you know you got 15 seconds, and then when their time is up at 2 minutes, you're going to hold up the stop bar like that, so everyone can kind of see what's going on. You got to love it when you're doing something live and they're pushing the truck up in the parking lot at the same time while you're talking. So there's a lot of distractions out here. I know it's kind of tough and hard to hear. I'm going to ask the candidates, if you will, to hold the microphone up in front of your mouth when you talk. You can't hear yourself through the speaker, then other people can't hear you as well. That's going to only make it relevant if we can hear you speak. Other than that, we're going to get started right out of the gate. We're going to give each one of these candidates, timekeeper, you ready? We're going to give each candidate 3 minutes to introduce themselves to the group before we get into the debate. So we'll start off, we'll give these two gentlemen approximately 20 minutes, and then we'll step into the about 20 minutes, not just total debate time. Okay? And I got you. These guys were sweating. They were trying to pull out high school report papers. So yeah, let's go. We're going to have fun here. You know what? This is the greatest thing you can do in this country. There are citizens all over the world that wish that their state, their county, or wherever they're located, their province, where they are, they wish that they could bring candidates out and have a debate. So thank you for having enough interest to do this and to be involved in this process. It's what makes America great. So then we're going to start off this morning. We have, for Alderman seat 1, we have Mr. Carnell McCandless. Raise your hand, sir. Carnell, thank you for being here. We have Mr. William Morse. All right, so in alphabetical order, I guess we'll start off with Carnell McCandless, and we'll let you go first. You have 3 minutes to introduce yourself to the crowd. Go ahead when you're ready.
I'm Carnell McCandless, and I've been in this town for 25 years, and I served on the board for 5 years before. And I just think that there's a lot in town that needs to be redone or close with, so, you know, whatever the town needs, we're going to do the best we can to do it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Canless. Also, we're going to give a chance for Mr. William Morse to introduce himself. Mr. Morse, you have 3 minutes. Go ahead.
Thank y'all. My name is William Morris. I've been living here for going on 12 to 14 years. Love this little town. It's got potential. And as you see now, what is being done, I give this Tyler credit for what she's done. She's really worked hard to make this happen. I want to see that the people of Lynnville is served the best way they can. Just want to hear each and every one from Lynnville just tell me what they want, and I'll try to do the best I can to make sure it happens. I'm not going to promise nothing because there's a lot of things like state and our Lynnville charter that all restricts us to what we can and can't do. So I just appreciate each and every one of Lynnville coming out and just listening to it.
Thank you, sir. All right, so we're going to start off with our first question. We'll start off alphabetical again. We're going to start off with you, Mr. Canless. Question I have written here is citizens want to know, why should I vote for you?
I really don't know. I've been in this town, and I've done the best I could for the town on the board before. Like I said, there's a lot of issues that goes on in this town that need to be addressed. I'll do the best I can for that.
All right. Same question is going to be for you, Mr. Morse. Question is, same question, why should I vote for you?
Well, I'm like Mr. McCandless. I want to serve the people of Lynnville. I want to do the best I can for Lynnville. I also want to see that our businesses prosper. I want to work with the businesses to promote them. Over several years, we really haven't asked our businesses, hey, what can we do for you? It's always, what can they do for us? Well, it's time we sit them down and ask them, well, what can we do for y'all? What can we make to help y'all? What can we, like the Black Day Festival, that's what it's in. But, my main interest is to make sure our business owners have got everything that they need to prosper. Because when they prosper, Lynnville will prosper.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, so we're going to go back to you, Mr. McCandless. I've got a question here. I've got several very similar or the same questions, so I'm going to ask this one. Again, remember to keep your mics up in front of your mouth. You're doing a good job, gentlemen, but just make sure we can hear you. How will you make sure that you are available daily for this town?
I'm at home every day, and everybody knows my phone number now, I guess. So whatever's needed, I'll be there.
Thank you. All right, same for you. Mr. Morris, how will you make sure that you can be available daily for the town?
Well, I make sure my phone number's out there. You can't miss my house. It's a little yellow house with a chain link fence where I'm sitting up on a hill. So if you got a problem, you just can come knock on my door. I'll be available anytime. 24 hours a day if need be, but let's try to limit it to, between 8 and 11.
Okay, 8 p.m. and 11 a.m. Just kidding. Thank you for your answer. Another question I have, and I'm going to start off with you this time. Mr. Morris, we'll change it up. This question is, and somebody had actually titled this Planning Commission, so you can tell what the forum is about. Planning Commission, what is your plan to help decrease loss of farmland, and what is your thoughts on the fact that we do not have zoning in the city of Lynnville?
Oh, that's a hard one. Well, one thought is, this is a farming community. And you don't plan to come to a farming community and try to do away with our farmers. I mean, I look at it this way. I think that's more of a Giles County zoning thing, but I would work hard to make sure our farmland don't go away. Yeah. I look at it this way. Our farms are important to us. And when you sit down and you ask, well, what does a farmer do for me? You look at that plate, and that's what a farmer does for you. I mean, holidays, rain, snow, everything, they're out there in it. When it's 20 below, they're out there feeding the cows. So I look at it like this. Our farmers are important to us, and whatever I can do to help the farmers, that's what I'm going to do.
Thank you, sir. Mr. McCandless, again, same question. The topic is going to be Planning Commission. What is your plan to help decrease the loss of farmland in this area? And what are your thoughts on the fact that we do not have a zoning, or do not have zoning in the city of Lynnville?
Well, I thought there was zoning, but it's for the wrong reason. The farmland is slowly dwindling away.
Hold your mic up just a little bit.
The farmland is slowly dwindling away, and we need more farms around us to help support the town. I'll do whatever I have to supply and keep the running work like that.
Okay. So, next question, I'm going to start off with you, Mr. McCandless. Are you for or against a water merger with Fairview? And I don't know the backstory on this question, but I like it, so I'm asking.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't want nobody to drive that. All we need to do is take care of our home. When the water bills are getting so high now that a lot of people can't afford to pay them, and if Fairview happens to buy that, you don't want trouble anyway. So I hope that we can stay as independent as we can.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Morris, are you for a water merger with Fairview?
Absolutely not. I don't want to see our water department leave because I want to be where we're true to ourselves. If we don't need to raise the rates on some of our citizens that are here that are on fixed income if we don't have to. There's too many citizens here that month to month that have just enough money to survive. I don't want to see us just because we want to raise the rates. If we have to, yes. But if we don't have to, no. I don't want to see some of our citizens that can't afford it. And no, I don't want to see us go nowhere.
Okay. I'm going to go back to you, Mr. Morris. And I've got two questions, and they're very similar. So, and I'm going to kind of read them both at the same time, but what is your number one goal for the city of Lynnville, and how or will you promote tourism for the city of Lynnville without destroying the historic part of the town?
Well, right now, if you look around, you'll see that that's being promoted. This will be one of the number one things that I think is good. I would like to see more at Christmas time. I'd like to see, us light this town up and let people come in to see that this is a town that promotes Christmas. The train that's been over the years has been done with lights on it that looks beautiful, but I just want to promote tourism by what we're doing now, and see by working with Miss Holly and everybody else, uh, and get a sense of what we could do without destroying our little town being like it is. I don't want to see us jump up to a big old town. I like it. I like it the way it is. I like the little small town environment. That's the reason my wife the wife that passed away a few years ago. That's the reason we moved here, because we like the small atmosphere and everything. But anything I could do to help with tourism, I'm open for it.
Thank you, sir. Mr. McCandless, we give you the same question. Kind of two questions are here together, very similar, but what is your number one goal for the city of Lynnville, and how will you promote tourism without destroying this historic town?
Well, I'm about right with Mr. Morris here. It just needs to be more things happening in town for those people to come into town and see how nice it is. We just work hard trying to promote some kind of activity to keep people coming.
All right, thank you. All right, I'll start back with you, Mr. McCandless. Question, can't have a political debate without having this question. How do you plan to not burden the residents with increased taxes?
I don't think that we have.
Hold your mic up just a little closer.
I don't think that we have a right to really increase the taxes. It's all done by county. Most of the town here, the taxes are high enough now that we people got a hard time trying to pay them most of the year. So I say we just pay like that off.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Got another question here. I'm going to start off with you, Mr. Morris, and just kind of mixing this up. The question is, would you like to see any of the vacated or abandoned properties around this town removed?
Well, that's a hard question to ask. When you're a property owner, you would say, if that's my property, no, I don't want to see somebody come in and tell me what I can and can't do to the property. Something I really can't answer unless I dug into the bylaws of Lynnville and see what the Tennessee, says about abandoned properties. Now, if they're abandoned, you find out who owns them, then I think that the city has the right to, if they've exhausted all avenues of trying to take care of it, I think then the city needs to take over and try to clean them up and stuff like that.
All right, thank you. This is a good question. We talked about you being available to the citizens, but this question is, how do you personally handle confrontation? Let's start off with you, Mr. McCandless. How do you personally handle confrontation?
Well, that's not really good. I'm a real quiet man in things. I don't do a whole lot of talking, but I'll take good reading and I'll do it.
All right, thank you, sir. Mr. Morris, how do you personally handle confrontation?
Well, if you'd asked me that 15 years ago, I'd said not very well. But I'm learning to, it's better sometimes to listen and open your mouth and then take a deep breath and then say, how would you handle it? And my thing is, I think now that I look back, that I think it's better to sit down, talk things out, and try to resolve it that way. There's sometimes that you can't do that, but then there have to be, you know, other ways of handling things. But I would think that a lot of problems could be just sitting down and talking them out and, you know, compromising.
Thank you. Mr. McCandless, what is your vision for this community in the next 10 years?
I really don't have a vision for the next 10 years because I'm not going to live that long. So, you know, I just want to see the town grow and keep going on and adding things that people are going to see. Try to get a little bit more of it, so building the town, it's on, make it look good.
Thank you. Now I'll give the same question to you, Mr. Morris. What is your vision for this community over the next 10 years?
I want to say it grow, but I want to see the businesses prosper and grow that way. But I want to say that I love the community the way it is, with the small community that we have. Because I'm gonna tell you, there's not a greater place in anywhere than this. You know, when the water was out, everybody come together, you know, and make sure that people had water to drink and stuff. That's a small community. When somebody is hurting or they know that they need a helping hand, then that's what we got. That's why I like the small community. I would like to see, like I said, our businesses prosper. I would love to see more tractor pulls here, more events held in Lynnville, and everything. But that's what I'd like to see in 10 years. I still like to see it small, but have more events in 10 years.
Thank you. Gentlemen, that's all the questions I have for you, but I'm going to give you each 3 minutes and just a closing statement to address the crowd. We'll start off with you first, Mr. McCandless. You have 3 minutes just to address the crowd, please.
I appreciate y'all coming today, and like I said, I'm a man with few words, but I do a lot of action in town when I have to, so just appreciate you both, and have a nice day.
Thank you. Mr. Morris, you have 3 minutes to your final statement.
I'm about like Mr. McCandless. I appreciate every and each one of you if you voted for me. I'll try to get in there and do the best I can. And as far as the other candidates that are in this race, there's not a bad thing I can say about any of them. Each and every one of them, us, is qualified to get in there and do what the people of Lynnville want us to do. And everything. There's no ill will toward anybody. I think whoever gets in there is going to do a great job. And I appreciate you voting. If it's me, I'll serve with people like Lynnville, like they want to do. Thank you.
All right, can we give them a hand, folks? Thank you, gentlemen. You just hand those microphones up to those two gentlemen right over there. Thank you, gentlemen. You guys can just have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. Get yourself something cold to drink. So I want to make a statement that there is also another race open. Alderman for seat 2 is also open. There are 2 candidates. Both candidates did decline to debate today. That's Keela Hood declined, and Carrie Duke also declined to participate in this debate today. Okay, so we have 2 candidates for mayor. I have in front of me Mr. Gordon Gregory, and I have Mr. Tim Turner. Gentlemen, give them a hand for coming out and being willing to debate today. Again, gentlemen, I'm going to go back to some of the same questions that were asked. These are questions that were asked of citizens. And we'll start off giving you each 3 minutes for opening statement. So in the sense of going in alphabetical order, Gordon Gregory, you have 3 minutes to introduce yourself to the crowd.
Good afternoon. I'm Gordon Gregory, and I've lived in Lynnville for a little over 2 years. I thought this was a great place to retire to. I started out in the airline industry, and I was a bush pilot in northern Canada, and then came down to the States in '88 and was working for Continental Airlines in Cleveland, where my daughter was born. And then we moved to Newark, lived in Nashville for 14 years, and then I moved to Austin, and then to Houston, and finally that was it. I figured I'd had enough fun, and so while I was working for the airlines, I was manager of finance and administration, and was managing budgets in the neighborhood of about $400 million a year. So I feel very comfortable working in a business operating environment and managing an office. What I really like about Lynnville is that it is a small community. I'd like to keep it the same. And so the platform I'm running on, there's basically four things. I think we need to improve the communication between the residents and town hall. We can do that by setting up a website and also setting up a hotline. We also need to be more transparent. Currently, we don't share our financial information with the community, and I think that's something that we need to do. And third, there's the budget. One of the major priorities, if I'm elected, is to make sure that we have a policeman again. So that's something I think we really need. And then last but not least, I'd like to see us working on improving things downtown. Not only the train, which needs some work, but we also need to work on some of the buildings and get more businesses in here that can help promote Lynnville. I think I'll call it good.
Thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Jim Turner, again, we'll give you 3 minutes, just like we did Mr. Gregory. You have 3 minutes, sir.
All right, thank you guys for coming out. My name's Jim Turner. As an introduction, I've been in this town and community in one shape, form, or fashion for about 20 years. I've had a lot of things to do with different events. I've had different capacities. I've worked for some businesses here. I've worked for the city. I served I filled a vacancy on the Board of Aldermen a couple of years ago. I've been a Giles County Commissioner. I was selected to the 4th District some years ago. I'm a certified tourism professional, so tourism is where my heart is. I think we've got a great little small town, and we have a jewel here. And I think with just packaging and different things, we can still keep our small town, but we can promote it. People like to come here because it's a small town. It's a little community. I don't want a Gatlinburg. I sure would like to have Gatlinburg's revenue, but we don't have space for that anyway. So let's just package what we have, work with the businesses, and everything is dependent on one another. If we have more people here, the people will say, hey, I need to open a business there. And I have seen it where there's 7 or 8 businesses here at one time and had some really great events. And I think we need some more of them, obviously. But I've worked extensively with event planning as well, and I think that I can serve the community in that capacity. As a mayor, you have to work with everybody. The mayor can't wave his hand and everything sticks. There's a procedure for everything. And it's probably detrimental sometimes, but you do things by procedure and you communicate that to people. And that's very helpful, and I think it can grow that way. And I appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you.
All right, so we're going to start off with Mr. Gordon Gregory. I'm going to ask some of the same questions we just had with the other debate. How do you handle confrontation, sir?
So anybody that knows me knows that I'm a very low-key individual. I don't get excited, and I think the first thing you need to do is listen to the other individual to see what their concern is, because understanding where that person is coming from is really important. And then I like to seek consensus as far as trying to find a way that it's a win-win for both the person that's raising the concern as well as those for the city of Lynnville.
All right, thank you. Mr. Tim Turner, how do you handle confrontation?
Confrontation. Well, I also have an automotive background, and that's part of daily life. People come in, they're upset. They call you. They, call you everything in the book. Same thing with actually my time as a commissioner was a lot less confrontational than it ever was in a car dealership, because people are upset. And what's the only thing to do? You can't tell them to take it on the road. I don't want to listen to it. You have to listen. It's got to be escalated because I'm not going to take any abuse from anybody. But at the same time, you just tell them that, express that. Hey, look, you gotta calm down so I can understand you. If I don't understand you, I'll do the best I can. But at the end of the day, you gotta listen to see what the problem is. In my opinion, they're either going to listen or they're not. If you try to explain and they just don't want to listen, there's nothing wrong with just expressing that. Look, we're just not going to come to terms in this right this second because there's no answers that come right this second. Listen, that's pretty standard.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to start the next question with you, Mr. Purvis. We'll flip it around. How will you make sure that you're going to be available daily for the citizens of this town?
Well, I think in this day and age, I do work a full-time job, and I think in this day and age of electronic communication, cell phones and whatnot, the mayor basically just contracts for the city. Point of contact. Somebody comes in, they don't come in at 8 o'clock in the morning and say, you have to make this big decision by 12 o'clock, and you're not here. So there's communication that comes in, and then there's communication that goes out. Anything that is an emergency, if I happen to be at work, then, certainly I could be reached. I think we use that communication as well as we don't have a website. I think you mentioned, somebody could reach out if they don't want to come down to City Hall. They can reach out. But in this day and age, radio, phone, electronic communication, it can all be handled right there. And I live right here in town just like everybody else. So they have my phone number, contact information. They can certainly reach out for something that I missed.
Thank you. Mr. Lord Gregory, how do you make sure that you're going to be available daily for the citizens of this town? I ask you, Jim, to keep your mic up. We've got a lot of background noise. Just, if you think you're too loud, you're fine.
Okay. So I'm lucky. I'm retired, and so I will be available 24/7, 365. And honestly, one of the things I would like to see is City Hall being open 5 days a week, and that will make it easier for the citizens of Lynnville to conduct whatever business they need to conduct. One of the ways of doing that is by having the mayor there for the days that the part-time staff is not able to be there. And so I would be on site at the city and to make sure that we're open 5 days a week.
All right, thank you. All right, next question. Will you like to see any vacant or abandoned properties removed from the city? So go ahead, sir, Mr. Gordon.
Okay, so vacant properties, we have currently 17 vacant properties in the town of Lynnville. And yes, I know. There are some vacant properties that are a safety issue, and I would certainly work with the homeowner to either ensure that the property is remediated so that they have a house that someone can live in, or alternatively, so that it's torn down and is no longer a safety hazard. Last year we had a house on Burroughs Lane that was torn down, and I think they did a really nice job of cleaning up after themselves and making it a property where somebody else that maybe is interested in living in Lynnville is going to be able to live here.
Thank you. Mr. Tim Turner, would you like to see any vacant or abandoned properties removed from the city of Lynnville?
And I think that my personal opinion about that is outside of the safety concern, that's your personal property. If you own that property, it's up to you to decide what to do with it. And I think if there's a problem with it, as with safety concerns, there's also a procedure for that. The town can deem something unsafe of that kind of nature, but at the same time, you don't just come through and say, hey, you're going to fix whatever. Yeah. You reach out to them and say, hey, we've got an issue here. What can we do about it? Maybe they have plans for it. We don't know. If they've left it years and years and years and it won't work for you, then you can enact whatever procedure that you need to do to deem it unsafe. But that would not be the mayor or the city council just blanket, hey, I'm going to get rid of this because I don't like it. Move to this area because it's a small town probably. And you want to have a nice town, and you have to do that in a certain way. But just say that my number one goal when I get in there is like find me 17 properties and say they're gone. I think that's not really my purview.
Thank you. We're going to flip it back over. Go with Mr. Tim Turner. This question is going to you first. Do you have plans to hire a full-time police officer? I ask you to hold your mic up tight. It's a lot of background noise.
It's definitely something the city needs. The city doesn't have a fire or police. Now, to say that I want a policeman so that we can enforce the speed limit laws, all the laws need to be enforced. But we need some type of patrolling, something like that, in order to. You just don't want to have a reputation in Columbia saying, I go to Lynnville, they don't have a policeman, and I can do whatever I want. So there's got to be a mechanism, but at the same time, you've got to work within your means. So, yeah, I could probably put an ad out, hire a policeman. I don't know how you can think. You've got to have, that's that codependency I spoke about earlier. You've got to have money in order to get things. The more businesses you have, there's more there's to protect. Kids running through here. I mean, who in Lynnville hasn't watched people go through the stop sign at 50 miles an hour? I've been out here along the sidewalk off the leaf blower and I almost get run over. So you need something, even if it's current. There's definitely some means that need to be worked within that.
Thank you. Mr. Gordon Gregory, do you plan to hire a full-time police officer?
I would love to hire a full-time police officer. However, as Tim was saying, we need to be physically responsible. We need a police officer, whether it's part-time or full-time. And right now, what we're offering for police officers is not enough to attract a police officers. Our police officers have been making $19 an hour, and that's just not competitive with Lewisburg or Columbia. And so we need to be making sure that we're competitive with these other communities. If I'm elected as the mayor, what I would do is set up a committee of concerned citizens and one of the aldermen and two of the aldermen, and have them research things so that we could come to an understanding as far as what Lynnville needs to do in order to be able to successfully hire a quality policeman, whether it be part-time or full-time.
Thank you. So we're going to flip it back over to Mr. Gordon Gregory to get the question next. Are you for or against a water merger with Fairview?
I'm against. The reason why I'm against is right now I'm the facility manager for the town of Lynnville, and I get to see how the water system is currently working. And shout out to Christy Colley. I think she's done a wonderful job with the water system since she took over. It's now a profitable system, and there's a lot of work that's being put into improving the infrastructure. And we have a couple of grants that we're just waiting on funding to further improve that. I think that if we have any merger with another utility district, that there's a good chance that our water rates would increase, and we wouldn't have the service level that we now have.
Thank you. Mr. Tim Turner, same question. Are you for or against a water merger with Fairview?
Well, I'm not for or against it at this point because I couldn't base that solely on my desire. There would have to be, and there's supposed to be already been done, a feasibility study. The feasibility study would look at what we make versus what service could we provide by merging with a bigger company. If one of the businesses here wanted to serve their food and they wanted to go national, they're going to have to merge with somebody else, but that's up to them. So I couldn't answer that right out. I don't have a desire. I heard that rumor. I've heard rumor that I wanted to sell the water company. I've never said that. I never have said that. It's not something that is in my idea to do, but I would like to see if this feasibility studies that were done on that to find out if we can provide better service for the citizens of Lynnville. If we have to do that, then we need to do that. But at the same time, it's not in mine or the alderman's hand to just say we're going to sell it. Anything such as that, if we were going to let go of the utility, that would have to be put to a vote for the citizens. It's in the, I can't quote the charter. It's not the charter, but it's in there. I read that. Some say if the town wanted to forego doing a utility that is supplied, it would have to be at the purview of the citizens.
Thank you. All right, so I'm going to flip this one back around. We'll start with you again. Mr. Tim Turner, what are your plans to generate revenue for the city of Lynnville?
Well, one thing, I want to go back to one thing that was said earlier, where it says we don't need a cop. At some point, whether I'm elected or not, I want to know why that is. And you don't have to do it right now, but
What are they protecting from?
Hold on, we're not going to ask questions from the audience. You can just address the question I was asked.
All right, well, I can just say that there is a level of businesses here that could be broken into. We've had businesses broken into. And for one reason or another, nothing could or was done about it. And I think that's a shame because we've got business owners down here that have investment. So at some point, we'll come back to that. So the question about how to, what was the
question is, what will you do to generate revenue for the city of Lynnville?
I think we kind of covered that with tourism. I've got experience with that. It's not one person, but you have to find out what the needs are as far as what the businesses would like to see. Have additional events. I mean, that's the simplest thing. Events, whether it's tractor pull, which was mentioned earlier, or something completely different. You've got to pull people to the area in order. I mean, tourism, the thing was, get them to come in here. I don't want 100,000 people living here, but I sure would like them to come visit and drop their money on us.
Thank you. Mr. Gordon Gregory, same question. What will you do to generate revenue for the city of Lynnville?
So the first thing I would not do is I have no plans to raise local taxes. I think that our citizens are paying enough in local taxes, so we don't need to make any change there. As far as raising additional revenue, I think that there's a number of things that we can do. We can, and we're currently working on improving the ballpark. I'd like to see us have some tournaments there and be able to generate some revenue from that. I'd also like to see the kiddie area there improved as well. Not that that's going to raise revenue, but that's something else I think we should do. I think that we also have an opportunity to review business and sales taxes and check. And right now, Giles County gets some of our taxes, and Lynnville gets some of our taxes. I think I'd like to check and see how we can maximize making sure that Lynnville gets the most taxes they can get, and make sure that Giles County gets an appropriate amount. But I think maybe we can do better there. There's some of the citizens I've been talking to. They were mentioning that we had an opportunity to put a Verizon antenna on top of the non-working water tower to generate revenue, and we haven't done that. So there's a lot of ideas, not only mine, but also some of the citizens of Lynnville have their own great ideas, and I'd like to hear more from them.
Tim Turner, I got a question. I'll start off with you. What is your 10-year vision for the city of Lynnville? Remember to keep your mic close to your mouth. What is your 10-year vision for the city of Lynnville?
Well, I guess the 10-year vision is just I would like to see all of the businesses. I mean, the buildings we're kind of limited to, but I would like to see them evolve by choice of who owns them at this point, to be oriented toward that people are coming to town. Transparency has been mentioned to death, but there needs to be somebody. There was a question earlier about confrontation. As long as you've been transparent, made it public, made things public, there's a lot less aptitude for that. And people know what's going on around. Communication is one of the big parts of that, in my opinion. I see every building here flourish with their business and enjoy it. They enjoy their little town, enjoy promoting it, and that will catch fire. Once something is very cool, word of mouth, man, you got to go to them.
Thank you. Gordon Gregory, what is your 10-year vision for the city of Lynnville?
So my 10-year vision for the city of Lynnville is we need to ensure that the train, that is one of our major drawing points, is looked after. Right now, it's starting to deteriorate to a point where if we don't invest in that train, it's not going to be a train any longer. And so I think we need to invest in that. We need to implement a planning commission so that we can ensure that the type of growth that we experience, and we are going to be experiencing growth. People are coming from Nashville and moving south, and so I want to make sure that we have the proper type of growth in Lynnville that's consistent with our community and the historic nature. I think that our historic buildings can receive some further enhancements, and I would like to see better use of city resources and assets. For example, right now we have 4 police cars and no policemen. Not sure we need 4 police cars, so I think we can make better use of our assets that we have as opposed to where we are right now.
Thank you, gentlemen. That's all the questions I have for you, but I'm going to give each one of you 3 minutes for a closing statement to address the crowd here. We start off in alphabetical order with Mr. Gordon Gregory first. Mr. Tim Turner, we'll let you go first in closing statement. So you have 3 minutes to address the crowd.
Well, I appreciate it, the opportunity to tell people a little bit about myself and some things that I've done. It's one of those things, if you know me or see me around town, you might have a better idea about your own. It's your opinion of me that matters more than what my opinion is. So, I've been involved with a lot of different things around here. The train, especially, that's how I got my start with Lynnville. I helped sandblast that entire thing, and it was one each time pot up here. And it was a lot of fun. It was a really great project, and it was always meant to be a focal point of the town because of one thing or another. It was educational in nature. I was like, to see that happen again. And, there was two other men that helped for that free, actually. But I dare say nobody in the town knows more about what went on with that train than I do. I've waited for several years. So if you've seen the white light on it, and I assume nobody really knows that, but you guys need to know that in the capacity because they have that those happen. Spend a lot of time working on it, and it's near and dear to my heart. And I think that we've got to do it. And I appreciate you all coming out.
Thank you. Mr. Gordon Gregory, you have 3 minutes to close the statement to address the crowd.
Well, first off, I'd like to start off and say thank you. Thank you very much, each and every one of you folks, for coming out today and listening to what we all have to say and our visions for the town of Lynnville. I would humbly ask that you use the power that you have and vote. However you want to vote, just please get out and vote. It's a right that not everybody in this world has, and I've had the opportunity to go around the world and visit countries where we don't have that right. So you folks are really blessed, and take advantage of it. Vote, and that's all I can ask. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to say thank you to all the candidates. They are all very kind to one another. We had a meeting beforehand. Thank you for each one of you being willing to come out and trust me to be your moderator. My name is Brandon Taylor. I've been your moderator. If you enjoyed it, if you didn't, my name is Chris Morris. Hope you all have a great evening. Thank you. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.